Hey everyone, today I am refinishing my hardwood floor in my living room. I actually had the whole week off work so I could do this and finish my bathroom up. But a little history to my house, when I bought the house and it had carpeting in the bedrooms and the living room, I ripped it out like a year after I lived in it and decided it was gross and disgusting. The house was built in the 60s, or early 60s, and so it had nice hardwood floors underneath, and I had to redo them all except for my master bedroom, and the living room is what I'm doing today, and the other two bedrooms were horrible, so I redid those right away, and by hand. I didn't have like a professional, rented sander or anyone. And it turned out great. And the master bedroom is pretty good. When I took the carpet out, there's hardly any, it was actually pretty clean. So eventually I might redo that one, but for now it's fine. And then this was, the only thing bad about the living room was it was pretty scratched up. And there were a few stains and stuff like that. And it's just the polyurethane peeling a little bit. But luckily none of it was stained, it just had like a nice good coat of polyurethane, and since it was all scratched up and dirty in the grooves, there were a bunch of grooves and scratches, dirt was in there. And so what I did was I kind of did, the poor man's job, and this is not a how-to video, by the way, because people might do this and people might complain about how I'm doing this, but I don't care because I like the way I did the same thing in the other two rooms, and I think it looks perfect. I got compliments, and this way I'm doing it. I'm doing a couple things a little bit different. I got a big belt sander, like a heavy duty one from Menards, just a 3x12 or 21, 3x21. It does like a 3x5 area at a time. And I used 40 grit, so I went all around and didn't get exactly perfectly, but the best I could. And then I went up a little, and then now, and I got that's my coffee table right there, and I just sanded the top off. I gotta wipe it down and stuff to get the dust off, but as I'm refinishing the top of that coffee table, I got some artistic idea of what I want to do with that. And so the living room floor right now, yeah, like, underneath the edges and stuff like that, it's, there's some pretty deep stains around the heaters over there. But I think I did a pretty good job with what I had, and went along with the shop vac when I was doing it. And it's a beautiful day outside. I can open windows. Yesterday was really hot. But today it's, I don't know, it feels like high 70s. It's not too bad, not humid really at all. And then I took, let's see, I got all my stuff in here. But I took this and I was making soup, so my dishes all out in a crock pot. And I have one of these Ryobi sanders, palm sanders. And right now I got 120 grit on there, and I'm just going over real quick over the corners and making it real smooth. And then I got 220 grit. I don't know if I'm going to use that right away. I'm kind of doing an experiment here, so I'm not even sure how well this will turn out, but hoping it turns out. And then I got some, where is it? My couch is in here, and my dog is in sitting here. That's why I have this gate here. And so I got this from Fleet Farm. Deft. Great for floors. It's a clear semi-gloss polyurethane. And I actually had this can from before. This is what I used. It's a full can. It's from what I used in the spare bedrooms. And it looked really good. And I didn't hardly have to use, I only used maybe like 2 coats or whatever, and it did a really, it's got a perfect shine to it, and turned out really great. I don't want to stain my floors. I don't like staining floors because I think they look fine the way they are, and then it's just too much work if you have to redo a spot or something like that. So I think this works really good. So I got a couple more cans. I think that'll do 3 of those, hopefully. And I'm just going to put them on with, I think I used a regular bristle brush the first time in one of the bedrooms. The other bedroom I used like a this foam brush, and it takes a long time to do with the foam brush and the bristle, but I got a much better smooth finish with the foam. And you know, at first I thought, oh, I'm gonna get more bubbles. I wasn't really sure what would work better, but I'm pretty sure the foam brush worked really good the first time. It took a while, but like I said, I only had to do I only had to do like 2 coats or something, and it worked out really good. And I did 1 coat, and I just waited for it to dry, and then skimmed over it with 220 grit, swept that up and stuff, and then did another thicker coat with this, and it just turned out excellent. So I'm kind of doing the same thing. But now I'm tired, and it took me probably 8 hours to do this thing by hand. If I would have rented a sander, those big ones, it probably would have been better, but I didn't feel like it because I have a bunch of little projects I wanted to work on. I just wanted to buy a good belt sander, spend my money on that. So it's kind of, like I said, the poor man's job, but it works out fine. And now I'm going to go take a little break, have a little spotted cow. Buddy. What up, buddy? Close up. You wanna go outside? I think that means yes.